Welcome back to Know the Secret. Today is a special day. Today is the Summer Solstice, and I'm going to be explaining what that means in a minute. I'm going to make this one short. I'm going to try to keep it as short as I can because I love to speak and I can get into many details. So I'm going to get straight to the point. Today is the Summer Solstice, and what that means is for people who live in the northern hemisphere, we experience summer. So the sun right now has reached the Tropic of Cancer, and Cancer rules the summer. We are in the beginning. Officially, the first day of summer is today, June 21st, the Summer Solstice. And what that means is the sun has reached its peak in the sky. It's rotating. Yes, you heard right. The sun is rotating in the Tropic of Cancer. So it is doing small circles towards the center. So how it works is simple, very simple. Imagine a circle. I don't have anything circular here, but imagine like a pizza or something, right? A plate. That's the Earth, right? The center is the North Pole. The South, or the outer ring, is the South Pole, or Antarctica. So the middle between the South and the center is the equator. And then the sun rotates. Let me see if I can show you. I'll probably link a video for you to see it better. The sun rotates from the south to the center to the north, and then it goes back to the center and then to the south, and that's how we get the seasons. Right now, the sun has reached its peak. It's a special day. And before noon, I went outside and I just stood there looking at the sun for about 15 minutes, 5 minutes before, and then 10 minutes after 12 when it reached its peak. And you could feel the energy of the sun. It's at its highest peak right now, right? And so understand these, people, because if you don't, you're going to be lied to. We're not on a spinning ball. There's a reason why it was enforced into people for so long and with so much strength, telling people you live in a globe and everything is a global this and global that. Globalism, right? Global networks, global whatever, everything's global. All the companies use global because that is a subconscious program telling you you live in a spinning ball, and you don't live on a spinning ball. You have to pay attention. I want to share this with people. If only one person watches this video, I'm happy. Then pass the message down so that more people can be awakened. Why is this important? I want to show you why. If they tell you you live in a ball, you will believe that the only thing that exists when it comes to land is what's in that ball, the spinning ball. There's no other continents, there's no more land in this planet. You can't go anywhere else because planets are too far away and whatnot, whatever NASA tells you. That's not true. We live on a plane. That's why it's called planet. Take out the T, what do you get? Plane. It's flat, pay attention. And the T stands for terrestrial, or land. It's a plane. Now, there's more land, and I will show you. I'm going to link a video so you can see proof of what happened back in the 1940s when an explorer found more land. The moment he went on an interview and he said, yes, there's more land passing the South Pole, the moment he said that, next year, NASA was found. The Antarctic Treaty was found, where all the countries are at war, but the one thing they do agree on is that nobody can go to the center of the Earth, the North Pole, or the South. Why is that? They're hiding something. Now, why would they do that? Very simple. Have you seen the movie The Matrix? It tells you right there. When Neo wakes up, when he takes the pill and he's like in this gooey fluid and he has that cable connected, and then he sees all these people asleep inside that fluid, that's a symbol. telling you that you are asleep. Most people are asleep, and they live in a cycle, in a system. They think that's how it works, but inside they're not happy because they're harvesting your energy to run the system where you are a slave, and those people on top are just taking advantage of you. They're empire, they're psychopathic people. And that is because of the age that we live in. In the golden age, everything is in harmony, everything is in sync with what is. But then we start falling to the silver age, where things start to like split a little bit. Still really good up there, but it's different opinions. And then you go to the bronze age, and things like start to get a little worse. You still have a little bit of balance, but then once you enter the dark ages or the iron age, that's when things get really nasty and dark. And that's the time that we were living for a couple hundred years, maybe a couple thousand of years, and now we're just getting out of it because we are on the age of Aquarius. If you don't understand the stars, you don't understand how the real system works, how it was designed by the universe. The stars are programs. The constellations are programs. That's why people that are born during a different time of the year or a different constellation, they have a different personality. You have to understand, you are a soul. You are limitless. Limitless. You go beyond the stars. But once you come here, you are governed by the stars. And if you don't know how it works, you cannot transcend or ascend through the heavens, through the stars. That's how it works, people. Not everybody's ready. Some of you might not be ready watching this, and you might think, this guy is nuts. What are you talking about? Well, pay attention. Do your research so that you can understand and you can expand your mind. And that's why I'm here sharing this knowledge with you. Pay attention, and you will see how the sun, how the moon, how the stars, how everything works, and you can see that there's more than you think there is, but you have to question things and think for yourself. Let me show you something. This is getting fun, and I was gonna make this short, but I might extend my speech a little bit because this is amazing. All right, here we go. Now let me share the screen with you, and I want to show you something that I downloaded an app, and I want to show you how to get it. This app can show you what I'm talking about. This guy that created this app has dedicated his life pretty much to wake people up on this matter of the flat earth and understand where you live. So let me share the screen with you. And if you go to this website, it's called, I'm going to link it in the description, okay? But it's called the Flat Earth Club app.com. If you go to that website, you can see many videos, okay? You can go by year here and by month even, and then all these videos prove to you where you live, people. Just do your research. Don't believe anything I'm saying. Question it. You have to question what I'm saying and then do your own research. And I'm providing facts, proof that you can go and see and check it out for yourself. So all these videos can tell you, can answer all your questions about the flat earth, and there's a lot that you can go and research. Now I want to show you one in particular. Check this out. In this video, I'm not going to put the audio because it's going to sound really funny because I'm recording and then it's going to pick up from the speakers and the sound quality is not good. But I'll link it and you can go and see it for yourself. Look at this, people. This is recorded high up, many thousands of feet in the air, and you can see the horizon. There's no curve. There's no fish eye lens used here. It's a regular camera, and you can see it's a flat horizon. Look at the sun. Does that look like it's 93,000 miles away? It's not, and you're not spinning. The video is showing you. Pay attention. If next time you take an airplane, look outside the window and you can see. Look from a weather balloon. Look at the sun. Look at the spot of the sun. You see that? On top of the clouds. Look at that. Horizon flat. You can't see anything, and all of a sudden you zoom in and you see a boat because you have a limited perspective. The horizon does not exist. The horizon is simply the limit of your vision, how far you can see. And if you zoom in, you can see that it's flat. There's no curve. Look at the sun coming through the clouds. The sun is local. It's not far away, thousands of miles away. That's ridiculous. Look at the sun. See for yourself. Pay attention. Stop paying attention to all stupid videos and the media. The sun is close. Look at the stars. Look at the stars. Does that look like what NASA tells you? Look at that. Stars are made out of sound and light. They're sonoluminescent. This is recorded using a P900 camera. You can do that for yourself. Look at the stars for yourself. In the Bible says, in the beginning God separated the waters above from the waters below. I think you should question that and start doing some thinking for yourself and stop letting other people lie to you. Here, look at this. How far is the sun? Look at that, people. Look at that sun. You can't see it directly with your eyes because it's too strong, but through the camera you can see it. Look at that. Look at that sun. In the clouds, locally, lighting up the clouds. After watching this, if you still believe the sun is 93,000 miles away, there's something seriously wrong with you. Look at that. Look at this. Look at the light of the sun right here in the clouds. Right there, you have to pay attention to see the truth. It's time to wake up, people. Time to wake up. It's up to you. Here's the proof. I'm gonna link these videos, and like I said, there's many more. Let me stop this. There's many more that will show you right here. Look, all these videos. Check them out by year. I'm checking out the latest ones, but there's many more videos that you can check out. Okay. Now, if you come to this website, I mean, if you have an iPhone, you can go to the App Store. If you have an Android, then you can go to the Google Play Store, and then you can just download the app. And the app is called, let me close this video so I can show you, the Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app. Okay, just search for this, Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock. You're gonna find the app. Okay, download the app. It's a few bucks. I pay for it. It's worth it because it will show you how it works. Now let me play this trailer and just watch. Look at the sun and the moon and how they work, because the sky is a perfect clock. As a matter of fact, our clock came from the skies. Pay attention. All right, you see that? That's the flat plane. You see the skies? That's a time lapse of the stars. See the sun moving over the continent, and these are the constellations. They're constantly moving with the sun. Okay, and then the sun will mark the days. The moon will mark the month, and then the constellations will mark the year. All right, I'll leave the rest up to you, so you can do your own research. Download this app, and it will show you everything that you need to know. All right, let me come here and let me show you more facts. When you talk to people, when you say words, when you express yourself, be careful, because words, are spells. When you're casting spells into people, into things, events, even to yourself. Just touch your throat right here when you speak. Say or whatever word you want to say, and you can feel a vibration of sound. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. What is the Word? The Word is sound. Sound, vibration, and vibration creates matter. You can create or you can destroy. That's why you say cursing. You curse someone. Be careful, because everything you do will come back to you. Check this out. I like to speak and back it up. Check this out. Nikola Tesla. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Look at what happens when you put matter or physical things, particles, earth, in this case is salt, on top of this plate that would it will start vibrating at different frequency. Look at this. This person is putting salt in it, and the metal plate is going to start vibrating by raising the frequency. So when you speak, you produce a certain frequency, and that affects or will bless the other person. Look at that, 345 hertz. Look at that shape. The vibration causes these shapes to appear. The sound creates matter. When God said, "Let there be light," He's talking about sound. Sound and light are the ones that create. That's why you say it. Audio. Audio, right? The things you listen to, the sound. In Spanish, God is Dios. And pay attention to the word audio. Dios. God is His sound. God is light. Video is the visual things that you see, right? You have the same word there. Dios, meaning God. So the visual, the light, and the audio, the sound and light, is what creates matter. And so now you're seeing the sound creating a different frequency. Look at those shapes, people. Sound creates matter and alters your vibration. Be careful what you say to people. Be conscious before you speak. Now, that's the sound. Now let me show you the light. NASA tells you, they give you really fancy CGIs and you believe it without question if it's real or not. Now check it out. This is recorded with a really powerful camera. Look at this. Those are the stars, people. Constantly moving, producing light. Look at that. That's how the stars really look like. Sound and light is what creates. So in other words, you as a human are controlled. You are under the rules of the stars. As a human, your soul is infinite. You're not limited. But as a human, there are rules constantly on the sky. They're rotating and they are showing you how it works. We are a code or a program. Okay? As a human, that's why we are different. That's why we speak differently. That's why we look different. That's why we behave differently. We are God. The only thing that exists, experiencing itself through different varieties of things, people, animals, plants. But when we are unconscious and we think we are separate, we are divided. Red party, blue party, that's how the government and everybody does it. Divide and conquer. They don't want people to be united. But when you become conscious, then you start looking for your own people. So start paying attention. Start paying attention. The real currency is your attention, so you can see the truth and nobody will lie to you. It's a lonely path, I have to be honest. A lot of people that you know are going to start talking crazy shit about you. They're going to start rejecting you, and you can't be part of that group because you found the truth. You don't want to be living in the lie. So you need to have the strength and the courage to keep going, even though you feel alone. But if you keep walking, you're going to find people that are just like you. It's happened to me. Yes, I felt alone many times, but I kept walking because it's impossible to go back to sleep when you become conscious and you realize how things are. So today is the summer solstice. Today, I'm celebrating the highest point of the sun on the sky. Now I know how it works. Download the app that I showed you and you can see the truth. Now, let me show you one last thing before I go. Every frequency creates a color. You see the red, it tells you the wavelength and the frequency. Orange, yellow, green. Cyan, well, it should be blue, but they put an extra one here. Blue and violet, which should be blue, indigo, and violet. But at least you get the point. There's 7 colors. This is how it works. And every celestial body or the personal, what they call the personal planets in astrology, they all have a frequency. The moon is red, is the closest one. The moon is the one that bleeds, is the one that controls the menstrual cycle in women, and many more things. It controls our emotions. What the moon raises the tide of the water, and we are at least 70% water. So they change our emotions. And so if they are at war, if the so-called planets or celestial bodies, when you are born, if they are in conflict, meaning that they have a bad angle towards one another, they will be at war. The human will be at war with itself and other people, and that is a challenge that that person has to overcome. So your angles or your angels, meaning the same thing, are there to help you grow as a soul. The moon is red. Mercury will be the second one. This orange. Venus is yellow. The sun is green. The sun gives life to the plants. Most of nature is green, and it's in the middle. It's the heart. Then you have Mars, will be the blue, or your communication. Learn not to be harsh with people. Mars is also martial arts or martial law, combat. You see, these people are using the negative side of Mars instead of using the positive one, which would be the hero in you. Have the courage to walk alone on the truth and speak the truth. And then you have Jupiter, expansion, will be indigo, what people call the third eye, which is actually the first eye, or the single eye in you. And if you fill it with knowledge and truth, your whole life will reflect that. And the final one will be the violet, which is Kronos or Saturn, that has the crown or the ring. That's when you have achieved the highest level here on this plane. And then once you pass that level, you transcend the stars. And now you can ascend to heaven. So it's all a game, it's a process. We all came down here to learn. And then you if you want to, you can just stay here. You don't have to ascend. You can keep the cycle of birth, rebirth, or you're born and then you die, you come back, reincarnation, and then you go through many lifetimes until you're ready. And you say, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm one of those. I'm ready. I've been here many lifetimes. It's time for me to go. I decided that it's time for me to go. And then it's up to you. It's up to you. Not everybody's ready, but I'm telling you how things work. Learn how. If you're here watching and you're still watching, it's because you want to learn and then you want to know the truth. All you have to do is question things, research. Everything that I'm telling you, I'm asking you to research it. Don't believe anything. Believe, doubt, and believe. It's the age of Pisces, the two fish. It served its purpose, but now it's behind us. Now we are on the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is I know. Knowledge is fixed. It's a fixed air sign, and air means thought, thinking. So you have to think for yourself and gain the knowledge that you're looking for. You have to do it. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to save you. You are the savior. When you're ready, you will save yourself. So that's all I wanted to say for today. Thank you for watching today's Summer Solstice. Pay attention. The 4 cardinal points in astrology are spring equinox, summer solstice, autumn or fall equinox, and then you have the winter solstice. And all of them work in harmony to create the seasons. Know yourself. Live a better life. Know the secret. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one.